Hello, hello everyone. I have come to give an update of being at day plus 72. So, I guess the proper way to say this is I am 72 days past my stem cell bone marrow transplant. So I am officially 72 years old. My immune system is 72 days old. Did I say that right? But anyway. Hey, Joshua Gabriel. You know what? Where your shorts at? I haven't seen you post a lot of shorts lately. It's good seeing you on here though. Hello, Gwen Michelle from the OK Lounge. I came on here because I wanted to share my good news. I just got back from clinic and this is day plus 72. I was feeling a little worried because this weekend I was not feeling well. I was a little sick to the stomach and I got worried. I was like, oh my goodness, could this be something bad happening? Do I need to call in? So I got to feeling a little bit better, so I said no, I'm not gonna call in. So today all my labs came back looking good. All my labs came back looking really, really good. I didn't need any potassium. I didn't need any magnesium. The only thing I needed was a little bit of fluid. That's it. And that was just because they want to make sure I'm hydrated. But that's not all of it, y'all. When I tell y'all, I'm so worried about whatever. It is what they consider a little bit of graft versus host disease, and they said they want at least a little bit because it shows that my brother's cells are really grafting. It's really doing what it's supposed to do, and it's just my body's way of saying like, hold up, something ain't right, what's going on? But his cells have engrafted at day plus 72, and I knew he was already like 100% in my red blood cells, but when it came down to my white blood cells, it was still like 90. I was at 94.6 engrafted by my brother's cells. So a lot of you may already know my brother was my donor, my big brother, and he donated his stem cells for me to try to fight this leukemia. They put me into remission first, and then I got the stem cell transplant. But there's still a percentage of a chance that things could take a turn or anything can happen. But right now, I'm just staying positive, just in the fact of knowing that his cells are doing what they're supposed to do. It could have went another way. My body could have rejected it, or anything could have happened, and that's not the case. So I'm trying to stay positive. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Metro Sonic. I enjoyed your live. So y'all, please keep posting, because sometimes when I'm feeling down and out, I enjoy just sitting and listening to y'all. Even if I just put y'all up on the TV, I enjoy listening to y'all. I enjoy watching what y'all do. And I really look out for y'all. If I haven't seen y'all in a while, I really go back and search y'all channels to see, like, am I missing something? Did I not get a notification? I had to catch up on Boss Lady Denise this morning, and I caught up on Tara J. I keep on wanting to call her by her old YouTube name, but I enjoy watching y'all when I'm feeling down or when I'm feeling bored and just sitting in my room with nothing to do. Please, y'all, keep posting. If not for nothing else, just keep posting for the people that are really following your journeys or enjoy your content. Gwen Michelle with the OK Lounge, I like just listening in to her, and she know I do, which is funny, but she know I just like listening in to her, especially when I'm like moving around, folding clothes, doing stuff. And I really appreciate you know, putting yourself out there. Hey, Tamika Davis. Y'all, I just wanted to share with y'all that I was so worried this weekend because I was getting sick to my stomach. And this car is blowing at me and the light just changed. Like, really? But anyway, so I was worried because I had started, my stomach started tightening up really bad, and I started getting like these stomach cramps, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. I told my nurse today I usually love to read sometimes when I get like, like have nothing to do, but I've gotten so tired and restless that I don't even like to read anymore, which is a big thing for me because that was one of my hobbies. That's what I love to do. And it's just gotten to the point where I don't even like to sit and crack open a book now. I would prefer to listen to something. I don't know if that sounds weird or whatever, but I would prefer to listen to a book through audiobook, or listen to someone who's like doing YouTube or something like that. I would rather do that than to crack open a book. That's just me being honest. I just knew that I would be studying so much and into the latest novels while I was going through, but that did not happen. I even ordered some new books, like, oh, I'm going to enjoy reading this. I'm really going to like this. But then when that medicine started kicking in, I was like, what? I did not want to read anything. I did not want to exercise the mind at all. I didn't want to do any of my puzzles. I was just done. I didn't want to have anything to do with that. But today I was told that I am on the right track, but it's not a race, it's a marathon. that's the way they keep putting it. It's not a race, it's a marathon, and I'm going to go through my ups and downs. I am going to have my moments where I'm going to feel it. And I felt it this weekend. I felt it. But it was a good feel that I was feeling. I was feeling like, what is going on with me? But at the end of the day, that's what's happening. My brother's cells are grafting. They are doing what they're supposed to do. And it's just my body's way of showing like something is different. We're acknowledging that something is different. And sometimes it can affect your digestive system. It can affect your, sometimes they said that it can affect your major organs. But thank y'all for the thumbs up. But I just wanted to share that news because if somebody else knows somebody that's going through that, and it can be a little scary because I'm at this pivotal moment where I don't know what could happen the next day. I don't know which way it could turn. So whatever feeling I'm having, I have to be on it. I have to make sure I'm telling them exactly what's going on so that they can test me, treat me, do whatever they got to do. But to know that I'm so close to being 100% engrafted, it's, y'all, I get emotional just thinking about the fact that when I went into the hospital that day and I could barely talk. I went into the hospital that day because I was so sick. I had been sick and hurting for days and days. It was longer than that. It was like a month or so. To the point where I had started just loading up my twins and riding in the car and then just sit somewhere. I felt like that was better than me being at home and trying to chase them all around the house and everything. So when it was nap time, I would just ride around with them because I was in so much pain. And to know that when I went into the hospital, they said that cancer had taken over most of my body and was basically trying to take me. To know that I went from that to now feeling better, doing better, and to know that I had somebody in my life that was willing to say, what do I need to do? And actually showed up and actually like took the test that needed to be taken did not think twice about it, did not blink. I tell my brother, like, it's not gonna go in vain. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make sure that he understands how grateful I am. Yes, God got me. Yep, I'm turning those worries into beliefs. Gwen Michelle, you know what? It's something about when somebody is willing to do something like that for you. When I got the word that he had already started the process of getting tested, and then he had to come in and do blood work and everything, and then one day I was sitting in the infusion room and he called and was like, where y'all at? I'm up here. And when I saw him walk through the door, I was just like, my brother. My brother. He always have done things to kind of help me when I was growing up. Like, it was one time I remember I fell and I hit my head at the bottom of the table. How at the bottom of the table? I don't know. I was just that type of child. I was always all over the place. And I remember my brother ran in there with a wet washcloth, and he just kept saying, don't let her go to sleep. Don't let her go to sleep. And he holding the washcloth up to my head, and he ran back in there and he wet it some more, and he put some ice in it and put it. Don't let her go to sleep. That was my brother. That was my brother. Yeah. So, I'm just so grateful to him. But now he is kicking my butt. Y'all hear me? My brother is kicking my butt. He is letting me have it, y'all. And I can't even complain about it. I can't even complain. Spartan Dan, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I really enjoyed seeing you, like, look at all the lights and everything. I enjoyed you when you dressed up. Oh my goodness, when you was Santa Claus, I had to show my mama that video. But anyway, I really enjoy your videos, Spartan Dan. Thank you for posting. Thank you, Metro. Thank you, Gwen Michelle. You already know I enjoy y'all posting, because on my days when I'm feeling down, y'all make me laugh. Y'all make me think. And it feels good. It feels good. But I can't wait till my brother get off work so I can call him and say, hey, you kicking my butt, bro. You're kicking my butt. But that's what he was supposed to do. They wanted his cells to completely take over my body. And that is what's happening. Yes, I had a wonderful holiday. I had a wonderful holiday. And now New Year's is coming up, and I know a lot of people don't believe in certain things, superstitions and everything. This is going to be the first year that I don't really go all out the way I used to. Usually for New Year's, I try to clean down the whole house. Is my brother in any of my videos? No, he's not, but he has commented on some of my videos. But he's not in any of my videos. I don't know how he would feel about that. But if he ever wanted to be, I would have no problem with him being in my videos. He can do whatever he want to do. Y'all hear me? My brother could call me right now and say, fix him a plate, and I would be fixing him a plate. You hear me? That's how much I feel like I owe to my brother. I mean, I don't know. The fact that he was willing to answer the phone. Not only did he answer the phone when they called him, but when he first got word of what was going on with me, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? And I will never, ever, ever forget that. I will never forget that. Yeah, good job, brother. He is taking over, and that's why I was so sick this weekend. I didn't tell anybody that I was sick this weekend, but this weekend I was so sick, y'all, and I was just basically in the bed watching y'all videos, and I was posting stuff that I had already, I was posting videos that I had already done before and just hesitated on posting them. So some of the videos y'all saw that I was posting this weekend, I had already done them, and I just went ahead and took a chance and shared them out. You think it would make a beautiful video for me and my brother to be in the video? Yeah, it would, but I'm so emotional. that would probably be like, I don't know, a little weird for me. Yes, I'm having a good day now. Now that they have like let me know what I'm feeling is normal, and that they actually want me to have a little bit of some graft versus host going on. They just don't want it to get out of hand, so they're glad that I told them. Yes, I'm feeling much better now, because it was starting to get me emotionally, because I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that battle this form of cancer, because there's so many different types of cancer, but when it's leukemia, one thing that people don't understand is that ours is not a direct in one direct area. Leukemia is all it's in our bone. It's in some people it's in the bone, some people it's in the blood. It just depends on what type of leukemia you have. But I started out with CML in the accelerated phase, and then as I went through stress and a lot of things was going on in my life, it went on to blast phase. Blast phase is the most dangerous phase that you could be in. So they're just glad that I got in time. When I started feeling like I was being choked, I started feeling like my throat, like I couldn't talk, I couldn't swallow, I couldn't chew. Um, they're glad that I made it in time so that they could try to help me, and they did. But like I said, when they gave me a sheet to write down, family members who I thought may be a match or whatever, and they said if you don't do anything else, put your parents and your siblings, parents and siblings. And I did that. And it wasn't long after that, one of the PAs came in my room and she was like, your brother, your brother. She said, that's going to be the one. He was the first one to respond. Not only did he respond, he was the first one to send in his swab. And she said that he was very concerned. He asked questions. He wanted to know what he need to do, where he need to go. And she said, it's going to be your brother. She said, I just got to tell you that right now. Especially when she found out we had so much in common. We have the same allergies. We like to eat the same foods. And she said, that's very good, because your body may not see it as so much of a shock to have these new cells, because they may be some things that they're already used to. Pure love. That's right, Gwen Michelle. It's just to know that I have somebody in my life like that that's willing to just jump in and say, I'm here. That means so much to me. Because if y'all knew how I felt about my brother before all of this, then maybe y'all would be able to feel a little bit more like y'all be able to understand more. But I always have been crazy about my brother. I don't know why, because he's my big brother, so we not like close in age, but I always have had a certain level of respect for my brother, and now it's just through the roof. Now it's through the roof. Yes. I'm so glad that, because they told me in the beginning, they said, look, it's not that often that we can find a match in time for someone who is African American, because we have a tendency not to donate. They wanted to go under this company called beamatch.org, but they knew by me being African American, they knew that it was a very slim chance of finding a match for me there. So that's why they said, if you don't do anything, please put down your parents and your siblings' information, and we'll reach out. Okay, enjoy. Well, I'm saying enjoy. Have a nice nap. Thank you for coming in. I'm not going to stay on here long, but I just really wanted to let y'all know that I had a tough weekend. And then now I'm feeling much better, knowing that it really means I'm going in the right direction. So if y'all know anybody that's going through this, just keep loving on them, because you never know what they're going through mentally. You know, it's a battle. It's a battle for sure, physically, mentally, and like my son say, also spiritually. My oldest son, he went through his battle with a brain tumor, and he's always, you know, stand on top of me when it comes to drinking the water, and trying to be at peace, and try not to be too stressed out. um, and he's been a big part of this also, because I know that he knows what it feels like to go through this fight. You know, some people, they can say that they understand, but I don't think some people really get it. Like, your body really takes a beating. Your body really, and it surprises us too. So if you are ever around somebody that's going through that, hello, pre-retirement days. I like that name. Comfort Foods and More. I like that name. But if y'all know anybody that's going through leukemia or going through treatment, I don't know about people who face other types of cancer, but I know when fighting leukemia, since it's, you know, in our bones and all through our blood cells, it can be really, really, really rough. Um, okay, thank you, Metro Sonic, for coming in. And I really, really have been toughing it out. I'll just say that I've been toughing it out, because I don't want to be a burden on nobody. I don't want to feel like, oh, they gonna get tired of me. I don't want to feel like pull me or whatever. But I do want people out there to know that it's tough. It's tough, but you start to see the light after a while. You start to see, okay, I'm getting better. I'm getting better every day. When your numbers start going back up, that's when you start to feel like, okay, I could do this. I could do this. But when your numbers are down, and when you've had that chemo and the total body radiation, y'all, when I tell y'all, you be thinking you all right one minute, then the next minute your body feel like noodle. It feels like noodle. And I gotta call my brother as soon as I think he's off of work or something. I gotta do something. I gotta text him or something and let him know you are kicking my butt. And I'm happy about it. I am happy about it. I'm happy to get the little sickness here and there, if that's what it means. If that's what it means to say that his cells are finally fully attaching itself on and engrafting. I just left the clinic, and I had to get fluid, but this time I didn't need any. So this time and last time I didn't need any magnesium, any potassium. I haven't needed platelets for a while now, which is new, because when they first gave me that chemo, that was an issue for me. It took so long for my platelets to come up that they had to actually put out like a little newsletter or whatever saying they needed more platelets, because I have to have a special match platelet. And yeah, I had to have blood a few times. I had to have so many blood transfusions that I lost count. I used to try to keep count. I know when my son was going through, they would give him a white bead every time he had chemo. They would give him a red bead every time he had a blood transfusion, and so on and so on. And he kept up with those beads. We still have them. But with me, I lost count. That's how many blood transfusions I had. I lost count. Yeah, I'm so happy. Spartan Dad, y'all might get some dancing videos from me soon, because I was so happy when they said I didn't need anything, and they just waited till my fluid went on out, and they sent me home. They sent me home. This is the earliest I have been home in a long time coming from clinic. Usually I'm there all day. because I had to sit on like, I usually had to sit on like 6 bags of, I mean, not 6 bags, but 6 hours. I usually have to sit on 6 hours of fluid. I usually have to get something like magnesium or something. I will always have to get something. And today they sent me home. They sent me home. By the time the labs came back and everything, and the PA came around to see me, as soon as he pulled out his paper and he read like my numbers and everything, he was like, "You're doing good. You're doing good." I knew I'm finna go home, right? And I was just so happy to hear that. And he did talk to me about what I was feeling. I know, right? Woohoo! He talked to me about the nausea that I was feeling this weekend and the tiredness, the stomach cramps. He talked to me about that, and he let me know that if it continues, they are going to put me on a little steroid just to kind of help, help with that. But other than that, that's what they look for. They look for at least a little bit of graft versus host. And that's all I wanted to tell y'all. I'm so glad y'all came by just to hear me ramble for a minute, but I'm so excited, and my brother haven't gotten off work yet, so it's like I had to say something. But I have some more tests coming up, and they're not going to do another bone marrow biopsy until day 100, I believe. Day 100, I'm going, hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. You posted a question this morning on your poll. I be paying attention to your polls and stuff. But I like that question you had this morning. I really did. Because it made me sit back and think. Y'all, I'm off topic for a minute, but Wellness just came up in the room, so I got to talk to her for a second. When you posted that about how you take criticism, when you posted that about how do you take criticism, let me tell you something. It depends on who's criticizing me. Because I have had people in my past that weren't trying to do anything with their life, but they would criticize every time I was trying to get into trade school, or every time I was trying to do something to better myself, they would criticize it. Or they would say, girl, you shouldn't be doing that. I won't be doing that. What you need to do is, and you be thinking to yourself like, you're still stuck in the same place we was in when we was 10. I don't want to. So like my mama always say, look at the source. Look at the source. So, and then I thought about what Bill Cosby said on one of the shows when Denise came. I think it was Denise. One of the daughters, Vanessa, came in with her fiance. And she just came out of nowhere and was like, this my fiance Dabness. And her dad had told her, said, it's not the fact that you had a fiance. It's not the fact of what you said. It was how you presented him. It was like, it's all in your presentation. So that's what I thought about when you posted that poll this morning. I'm like, yeah, it depends on who's giving me the criticism. Now, if you're somebody who is in a spot that I want to one day be in, or if you're somebody who I know genuinely wants to see me grow, now if you come and criticize something I'm doing and you say, do it like this next time, that way you can do this, or that way you can, go on to that, then somebody like that, or the way you say it. Some people will come and criticize you with that stink face, like everybody doing now. Somebody will come criticize you. Like I had somebody when I first got sick was criticizing me for being too whiny, complaining too much. But I had to look at it like this. That person didn't have my best interest at heart, because that person wanted everything that I had. They wanted everything that I had. So couldn't listen to them. No, I went and got checked out by my doctor. I was like, no. They was like, well, you just saying that because you be on your feet all day. Well, you just saying that because, well, you just don't want me to get checked out, because if something happened to me, you'll be the first one up in my husband's face. Yeah. So to me, it's all in who criticizes me, what are their intentions, and do they have something that I could look at and say, you know what? I want to grow. They make me want to grow. Exactly. It's the intention. Does this person want me to grow? Does this person want to see me do better? Just like me and my mama was cheering for you this morning when you said 90 days and you've been on your journey. Me and my mom was in the car, and mama was like, okay. So it's all in what somebody wants to see from you. Do they want to see you grow, or are they okay with you being stagnant in life? Do you get a glimpse of jealousy in their, behind their words? Bye, Spartan Dan. Thank you for coming by. But yes, wellness, when you posted that this morning, it made me think. And a lot of things you say and do make me think sometimes. Like when you was doing your affirmations one morning, I couldn't comment. I don't think I could comment. Because sometimes I'll comment and it'll end up on something else. I'll be like, okay. But anyway, that's the new problem I'm dealing with now. I can comment now, but now it might go to something else. But one day you had an affirmation or something and you said something along the lines of try something new today. Try something different. And you know what? I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So I tried doing peeing again. I used to try to study peeing, and I always give up because I like to study Mandarin Chinese, and I always start a language, and then as soon as something gets difficult for me, I just be like, you know what, I'm done. So I started back studying my peeing, and I'm still getting those strokes in right, but all because you said try something different today, try something new. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try peeing today. And I tried it, and I actually learned how to do a few, and I said I'm gonna stick with it just because I tried it that one day. So appreciate you for that. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm so happy to give y'all this good news that me feeling drained and sick this weekend was not a bad thing. It was not a bad thing at all. They want a little bit of graft versus host, and all they ask is that we tell them as soon as we feel the symptoms so that they can help ease the symptoms, or they can give me some type of treatment. Yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm about to go in the house and warm up some leftovers. I have to warm my food up on the stove. They don't want me to use the microwave too much, so I'm gonna go in here and warm up some of my fajita I had yesterday, and probably crawl into bed and watch some of y'all videos. My usual. So until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye.